We actually have a special going on now, too. It is actually free to subscribe to us on YouTube.
That's true. It is
And
free.
I tell you what, I'm feeling really generous today. We're going to make that a lifetime special.
Damn.
Lifetime
Damn,
special.
boy. Yeah, free
That's-
to subscribe. 99% of people that watch are not subscribed on YouTube, and I can show you those graphs. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get us out there for the algorithm. If
Yeah.
there's any guests in particular that you want us to have on, just let us know.
Yeah.
There no lack of the chemistry. I'm really fucking with all of your energy. Highly pursued, but I don't let it get to me. They say the start of us might be the end of me. I don't read minds, but I see.
We good to go?
Boners!
Titties. All right, here we go. Nice and loose.
Nice and loose, brother.
Here we are. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Pitching Tents with Tim and Zach.
I'm your host, Tim.
I'm your host, Zach.
There you go.
Hey,
I was hoping you'd
Yeah,
catch that.
taking up what you were putting down over
Yeah.
there. Fuck yeah.
As always, find us everywhere, guys. YouTube.
Oh yeah, we're trying not to curse on this one too. Forgot about that.
Well, 10 seconds in. How'd that go?
Not great.
Well, you know where to find us, everybody. YouTube, Paper Nature on YouTube, The Real Paper Nature on IG.
Paper Nature on Clapper.
Please, we're the kings of Clapper.
Kings of Clapper.
And if you don't know what that is, I'm not going to tell you. Go look it up.
That's right. Let's do better.
And for those people out there, no, it's not an OnlyFans. You can't see me.
Yeah. No cocks yet. We haven't gotten that desperate. Maybe one day.
Pitching tents. No cocks yet. That's a good tag. That's a great tag.
That's a good question. Would you show your cock online for money? Here's a hot place to start. We can talk through this.
Mine, I mean, hold on, people watch this. I don't know. It wouldn't be like I don't want them to see my cock. It would be like like we talk about it, like if we were both hot girls on another universe,
Yeah.
it'd be really hard not to just show a little titty for an extra $1,000 a month, right?
So why would you not do it as a man?
Like the morality of it. No, I'm saying I would have the same thoughts as if I was a girl too. Just like
Okay.
like the immorality of okay, how much money? Let's start there. Yes.
I was gonna say any amount of money.
I mean,
Free money.
man, I'm really, I'm pretty not cheap's maybe not the right word. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'm a very
Frugal.
currency conscious
Yeah.
kind of guy.
I think frugal's probably
Frugal.
the word there.
Yeah, I was going for the alliteration, but sure, whatever. Yeah, probably.
Maybe just $100 a month.
Like, is my face in there?
Yeah, it's you. It's your OnlyFans. Like, what downside would there be?
I feel like a piece of meat. The only downside is
Let's just say a car payment, $250 to $500 a month.
I do really want a truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Get that car payment paid for by the good people of OnlyFans. All you gotta do is drop that towel and
Probably.
swing that cock around like a helicopter.
If you're a girl going on OnlyFans, like, are you looking for a nice, flaccid? Like, are you like, are you looking for the beauty, or you just want to see? I want to see that John throb. Like, what's the mindset?
I don't know, man. Do girls want to see dicks? Like some girls love dicks. We already can't advertise stuff.
Yeah, we'll try the next one.
Yeah. So some girls love penises, just for being penises. But most girls, I feel like, and I mean, obviously, we can't speak for all women, right?
Yeah.
We don't have women representation here.
Damn near can't speak for any of them.
Yeah, true. Probably not any of them, but I feel like of the times that I've had this conversation with people, most girls just don't want to receive dick pics in their DMs.
No, my experience with like a positive dick pic, not personal or whatever, but it's like usually it's like, ew, he sent me a dick pic, right?
Right.
But it's like, oh, did you see Chris Brown's leaked pic? Did you see Justin Bieber? It's like, it's, and like it's not always like the attraction of like, a dude is attracted to the girl for the body most of,
Sure.
other stuff too, but like, that's definitely a part of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes like girls are just, again, I say girls like I actually know, I'm just fucking talking, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like there's more involved, it's like, can they take care of?
I think Tyga has an OnlyFans. Pretty sure he does.
I would prefer an OnlyFans if like there was a girl involved in my OnlyFans.
It'd just be like porn at that point.
Exactly. Yeah. So
yeah, that makes sense. You don't hear of a lot of just like solo, because that's what Tyga does. It's just him like fucking
what a weirdo.
people. I know. Tyga's.
Oh. So he is finding the Kylie
usually.
Jenner lookalikes or whatever.
Right. Well, yeah, he sleeps with everybody in LA, but
is that true? Is that like a thing?
From what I hear, yeah, from like I heard it on Impulsive one time. They were just like, it's tough to find a girl, an unknown girl in LA that Tyga hasn't slept with. like micro influencer, like 10K on Instagram, like Tyga slept with him.
I mean, that boy made like 5 songs.
Yeah,
probably 4 that
Name one.
Hold on, I can name one. Hold on.
I don't know.
There's several
one
that like
Tyga song.
because they all sound the same too. I know a Tyga. I'm just blanking right now. I can name you a Tyga song.
Okay.
None of them I'm gonna listen to.
It must be really good.
This weekend.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you make 3 or 4 songs, or like he probably makes more, but he makes like he had that one song that got really popular. I don't know what it is. And then he just marries or has a baby within the Jenner Kardashian family.
Yeah.
So he ain't got to worry about money forever. Not that he would anyway, but and then he just bangs micro influencers trying to take a step up in the world.
Yeah. It's like the new Harvey Weinstein, man. Allegedly.
That's allegedly.
I think that's slander if we don't say allegedly.
That's allegedly going to be Harvey in 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Except we'll be like, I'll get you on the reels.
Right.
Like Harvey was selling that big screen. It's like, no. I'm going to make you an actress.
Get you 100K on Instagram.
In the virtual reality game, Millionaires Are Us.
Make you a TikTok superstar. You ready for this?
Are you? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a question that I've thought about, man. Like, would I fling my dick around? Would people pay for it? I feel OnlyFans to me, and again, this is with zero experience in the OnlyFans game, but I feel like on OnlyFans, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah, my thing is...
Like, you'll get somebody to show up.
My thing is, with the internet as it is, how is it so big? I mean, I know there's like a lot of horny peeps out there.
All the simps, baby.
But man,
yeah,
it's like I just don't know. I'm also cheap as hell.
True. Yeah.
So I don't like paying for my trash service.
Yeah.
And
that's useful.
And by don't like paying, I don't. I take that shit out myself.
Well, it's like Corinna Kopp. We were talking about it earlier. She just started a couple weeks ago. And she was just on Impulsive. That's where this context is coming from. But she made $1 million day one. But she held out, right? She made it a thing.
She teased the people.
Yeah. She was like, oh, I might make an OnlyFans.
See, if we try, I might show my dick. Be like, the one person be like, what are you doing, weirdo?
Yeah.
I guess like... Here's what I wouldn't write, or here's what I wouldn't want to happen. It's like, all right, you make $250, but is every person buying, like, do they live in California? Or, like, every time I go to somewhere I know, it's like, I've seen his dick.
Yeah.
You know, like, if I could, like...
Well, what's the bad part? What's the con there?
I work with a lot of children.
Unless you have a micropenis.
No, I
Oh, true. Yeah, working with children.
It's that side. If you want to see it, I'll show you. But it's the fallout of the other side.
Yeah. Well, what if you didn't have that to deal with?
I got a scar on mine. That would be probably pretty cool.
Okay. So you'd be identifiable.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You know how I got that scar?
I don't.
I feel like I told you. This might bring back some repressed memories.
Yeah.
Because it affects me to this day. I was 2 years old.
Mm.
It was Christmas Eve, I think. It might have been like a Thanksgiving Eve. It was a holiday eve. We had a house full of guests.
Right.
I had to pee.
Okay.
So I went to the bathroom, zipped down my footy pajamas,
As you do.
as one would do.
Yep.
Went to take a piss, zipped it up, felt something hot,
Ooh.
and looked down, and I had a little incision
Hell yeah.
on it.
You didn't have underwear on?
Nope.
Wow.
And it hurt. And it's scarred.
Mm.
So, yeah, do
You
whatever.
ever clipped it with razors?
Like a zzz,
Yeah. Been manscaping a little bit?
undercarriage, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say.
That sucks.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the actual.
I wish this was leading into a Manscaped ad, but it's not. But that would have been a perfect segue.
However, it could.
Yeah.
I also really like soap, Dr. Squatch.
right.
All right.
Somebody sponsor us.
Some.
Sheesh.
Wow, I love grilling on my Traeger grill that I'm gonna rep for free
Yeah.
until I don't.
Put all this content out here for y'all for free every week.
This pod was brought to you by Bubba Water
Yeah,
Bottles.
and Bud Light Platinum Seltzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, what? Here's a question on the OnlyFans topic. Would you appreciate it or would you hate it if your mom bought your OnlyFans?
Good heavens.
We're doing some thought-provoking exercises today. Your mom's supporting you in everything that you do, but also would you want her to?
Okay, man, that's such a weird question. Like, there's almost no answer I can give that someone will be like,
The
yeah,
right
that's
answer.
a normal guy.
Yeah,
But you know what? F him.
that's right.
Okay, if there's another person involved, no.
Okay.
If I'm aroused, no.
Okay.
If it is just my naked body as I came out her womb,
Yeah.
you better fucking subscribe. Is that fair? What about
Yeah.
you? Can I just throw that back at you?
Please.
What do you feel like?
I
I talked about girls more with my mom than I did my dad too. Growing up.
you and your mom have a very open relationship.
Yeah, we
which,
do.
Which is good. And
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
be that way.
Yeah,
I mean, you should be able to communicate with your parents.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of why I wanted to ask you that, because part of me feels like you'd be like, "Fuck yeah,
Well,
yeah,
like
she'd subscribe."
it would be like, all right, if I'm just getting the slop top,
Mm-hmm.
like okay, like no, obviously, and yeah, if it was just like just a nice pose, like maybe I got like a just a nice
Yeah.
pose going, like a little half a cheek in there or something.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, support.
I mean, it would be weird if my mom subscribed to my OnlyFans, but
yeah.
but at the same time, I appreciate it. Good looks, Mom. Thanks for that $15.99 a month.
Well, okay, like she could subscribe and then just never log in. I don't want her like comment. Can you comment on videos on OnlyFans?
She might.
No. Can you comment?
Oh yeah. OnlyFans, so you can subscribe.
That's my baby.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't. No.
You can subscribe, and then there's like you can put out like a paid post. So that's where the money comes from. So the monthly subscribers, that's just monthly revenue, and then on top of that, you can be like, hey, here's a video for $19.99.
So there's multiple paywalls.
Oh yeah.
That's so stupid.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Speaking of that, I saw a mom and daughter had a joint OnlyFans.
Normalized sex, man. That's the world we live in right now.
I honestly think the internet was just a mistake, just top to bottom. I know you're gonna disagree,
Yeah.
but I mean from it's gonna be.
I
Okay,
mean,
nothing-
I don't agree with a lot of it, but
Nothing bad is not okay. Nothing. How do I put this? Nothing World War II-esque bad has happened in the last 50 years. Is that
Yeah.
fair to say?
man, yeah.
Right, like,
Say like 9/11 and
okay,
maybe
all
the
right.
whole war in Iran and
Okay,
Iraq,
okay, but global.
yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
global, right? Like
Yeah,
nothing
is memorable.
Nothing that every country is gonna have to take. Then the internet got created. Something's coming. I just
Literally.
whether that's in 30 years we live in the United States of Apple,
True.
and we're going to
Facebook.
and we're going to war against the Confederacy of Google. You know.
Imagine that.
Well, it's like everything
God, whose side do you
evolution
pick?
and change.
Oof. It's like Android versus Apple debate right there. Waiting to happen. I'd pick Apple.
Yeah, I probably would too, but Google just knows so much, you know.
Android would have more features in their army, but Apple has the simplicity to get it done.
I do like just a well-obeyed foot soldier.
Yeah. That's what they would have.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I'd pick Apple because they could pivot really easily.
Oh, yeah.
But I was thinking about that, like, you know, with I saw Steve Ballmer. He's the owner of the Clippers, Los Angeles Clippers. He is the 9th member of the 100 billionaire club. So he's worth 100 billy. He's the 9th man to achieve that.
4 comma club. No, 5 comma club. Yeah, that's a lot of commas.
With all due respect, frick you.
No, it's
I'm
still
not
3.
cussing
Never
this one.
mind. Still 3 commas. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I was doing
Keep
the
going.
math. I'm like, maybe he did it. Maybe
Yeah,
he did
it's
it
not
different.
every tens place doesn't get a new comma. Sorry.
No, you're fine. We let that one go.
3 comma club.
Yeah. I just like, okay, so like those 9 men
Yep.
probably have a net worth of over. I would say probably are worth more than, without looking it up, we'll just call it 60% of countries.
Yeah.
That's probably not a ridiculous. I mean, who's
There's a lot of countries.
who's to say in 100 years, like, it's not going to be countries and governments. It'll just be companies that gotten so big that, I mean, Apple is bigger than Canada, so it's just Apple now. I live in Apple. I live in good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not out
could
of
be.
in 50 years. That's not out of the realm of
Nah.
possibility. You know, the next big war, we're gonna see some heinous shit, man. You know how much like technology
so.
they got that we just fucking don't know about? Do you remember probably about 6 years ago in Puerto Rico and a couple other countries, Americans were just getting that like distortion headache. They just heard a bunch of noise and freaked out. Does that story ring a bell to you? And to this day, no one has been able to say, Jason, look that up, and we're gonna tag this in. But they literally would just like feel like they had a noise start in their head and just got super loud, and it happened like in government classified buildings. I should have looked this shit up before I came on here, but
I don't know about that one.
okay. It probably happened about 5 years ago. Anyway, that just goes to, like, I'm just using that as an example of, like, I mean, they just casually dropped that there's aliens that they don't know about. And everyone's like, yeah,
Yeah.
but COVID, so whatever.
Right.
So, like, you know, 10 years, we have some World War III. It's like, oh, yeah, we just casually have, you know, I hit a button and then you just fill in whatever, you know, whatever. If you have organs in a 100-mile radius, they just pop
Yeah.
somehow. The frequencies.
Be fucking wild.
I
It's
don't
that 5G. It's that COVID vaccine.
I gotta, yeah, for real. Don't joke about that.
Ay.
You know what I saw today?
Nope. I was with you all day, but I don't.
You know what I saw? Probably last night, not today.
What?
13-year-old Zalia Avant-Garde, I hope I pronounced that right, is the first African-American champion in the history of the Scripps National Spelling Bee. She also is a hooper.
Okay.
So, like, you know, really, like, kind of those, it's kind of, they're probably really great kids. Just kind of the very specific-looking Indian kid will, like, win the spelling bee. Or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like a normal, nice-looking black girl, and she hoops, bro.
Man. Athletic and smart.
I think I made this up. So we gotta fucking trademark this after this. If that Aquila in the bucket, boy.
Okay.
Aquila in the bee. Have you seen Aquila in the bucket? Yeah.
I haven't seen Aquila in the Bee, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't think I have either. I think she was an African American that won the spelling bee in the movie.
Yeah.
But,
That's pretty wild.
yeah, I saw that and I was just like, you know what? I look at it like this. All right, I root for white NBA players.
Okay.
I root for black NHL players.
Okay.
I would root for non-Indian spelling bee participants.
Sure.
I would like Bubba Watson to win NASCAR races. Like I just like the, just like if there's a 5'11" white guy, JJ Barea. He's a Dallas Maverick. He's probably 5'11" white guy. He's had a 11 to 12 year NBA career. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I forget
Jason Williams.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
I mean, you can go down the line and find them. And then like the black hockey players, like there was that guy I'm not as familiar with hockey, but there's that guy on the Nationals a couple years ago. There's the star he played for Nashville. He's married to Lindsey Vonn. Oh, I gotta look that up. But like, I like when kind of like a little bit of an underdog kind of, kind of
does well.
Yeah, kind of rises up. Like, it'd be like me liking really tall people that are good at the bench press, because if like you're shorter, you're more compact. In theory, you can bench more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just like when they kind of. I might not be the best example, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that.
I just like I like the different.
Yeah, it's like VCU going to the Final Four.
There you go. We like a good Cinderella story.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Everybody does.
Yeah.
So it's like America's Got Talent. Like just the most unlikely person gets the golden buzzer.
Yeah.
They just have this crazy shit story.
Yeah.
You sit there and they got the music playing and Howie Mandel gives his speech and slaps that golden buzzer and it brings a tear to your eye.
Speaking of golden buzzers, have you seen that one autistic kid? I forget his name. He can like hardly speak. He's on American Idol or America's Got Talent. Sorry.
Okay.
I think this was last year. I mean, he like you're trying to talk to him like he's just like.
Oh, but he can sing like a crazy man. Yeah.
Like he can hardly hold a conversation, and if you saw him or like you saw an interview, you would think like he had some mental, not full capacity mentally.
Yeah.
And he can't see, so he's blind, and he kind of has some of that.
Oof.
They sat that boy down in front of a piano, legitimate tears. I was like, damn, boy's got pipes. He like sounded like a famous singer.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, they know how to play into emotion, man. That's the beauty of media, is that they can use that shit to make you feel something,
He's probably a normal person. It's just for the camera.
It's just he's not even blind.
What if you found out? Actually, I think it's probably true. Just every Bachelor contestant ever has been an actor or an actress, like from jump.
I believe it.
From jump.
The Bachelor's fake.
Of course it is.
Hot take alert. The Bachelor's not real.
No one's on there to find love. They're trying to get them followers up.
Yeah,
and
they want them followers.
They're trying to be the next Bachelor, Bachelorette.
If I've done this. I've done the research. If you look up anybody that's been on The Bachelor,
who survived,
who made it pretty deep into the season, go look at their latest Instagram post when the show's over.
Is it an ad?
It's an ad.
Okay.
100%. It's a brand deal.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's paying them $20,000 to talk about their supplement company.
Listen, and I'm not mad at them. Go get your money.
No, go get your money, for sure.
Let's treat this as Big Brother, all right? Like, this isn't some lovey-dovey. No.
No.
Also, guy or guy, right? You're in there to find love with a guy, and he's just rapping tongues with a new person every day. When you're married 2 years down, like 2 years down the line, hey, yeah, I'm sure you miss Shirley or Leslie.
Imagine those conversations. Oof.
Remember when you had the date night with Brittany?
Yeah, what were you and Brittany talking about?
Was that for the camera?
When she stole you away from me for 30 minutes. What was that?
Meanwhile, he's like, listen, I just came on here to get my followers up, and I fell into a marriage. Like,
Right.
what's good?
Yeah, that's a funny concept right there.
I know.
It's the damn... I mean, they rarely ever actually get married. I feel like there's only been a few of them that actually worked out.
I literally have one. It's the blonde guy. He's got blonde hair. I feel like his name is Sean. That could be literally just made up.
I've seen an embarrassing number of seasons of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
Have you?
It's one of those shows, man. Like, you walk in, right, and your girl's watching The Bachelor, and you walk in to ask a question, and all of a sudden, You start watching, right? And then next thing you know, you're sitting down on the couch.
Next thing you know, you go like this. It's been
Right.
24 minutes.
Yeah, I that has happened so many times, and I refuse to watch another season again because I know it's fake. But
All right, I have an example of that too.
yep.
And it's not fake, but it's just like, Glee.
Mm-hmm.
So my family, I'll go over to my family's house, and they've watched Glee through. I shit you not, 10 times. Like,
Yeah.
literally every episode. Like just they'll finish the last episode, and the next night they'll start on episode 1, season 1. I'll be like, God, not this again.
Well, then you're in there.
Do you believe? Like I'll just get in it. Just be like, oh yeah, I love this part.
I need
That's
to
a
watch
show
it.
for you. It really
Yeah.
is. It's like The Greatest Showman meets Les Mis meets what's a high school show? Like meets Degrassi.
Ooh,
Oh, it's perfect. Oh, that
Degrassi.
was perfect. Shout out Aubrey.
I love Degrassi. That was my guilty pleasure.
I've literally
in high school,
never seen an
middle
episode.
school. Really?
I watch Zoe 101.
Well, I mean, I was watching that too.
Mm-hmm,
Come on. Yeah, you, just another kind of girl. Yeah.
I wish Jamie Lynn Spears didn't get pregnant at 17
Yeah, she did.
because they never graduated
And I'ma
PCA.
run away, yeah. If you wanna play, I'm better day and better.
Free my sister.
Yeah, Britney Spears. Oh Jesus.
Poor
I can make you see all of the things that you will be.
Bro, they were making Britney Spears wear nothing but oranges at like 17. Like, hey, for this wardrobe,
Yeah.
we're just going to put fruit on you.
I don't know enough about the situation, but I know
I
that's
don't-
a
I don't either.
big it's a big drama piece right now.
Huge.
Britney Spears. Yep.
Huge. Well, it's like, it's basically at some point her manager and dad, one of the two, like just kind of took over the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she's been releasing, for the past like year and a half, had just been like releasing workout videos that just look a little off. Like, you know, like she looks great. You know, like she's very
Yeah.
in shape. Like, but like when she's doing it, it's like, is someone locking you in the house? Like that's the vibe you get, you know. And they control
not
all their
good.
accounts and shit. My thing is, they give her a lot of shit for like having that mental breakdown when she. If you're wearing fruit on stage and being sexualized at 16 and 17, there's gonna be a couple wires that get crossed there, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it used to be, man. Back in the day, I mean, it was really sick. But
Had them Harvey boys.
and
out there.
imagine being like, I mean, like you wonder why these Disney stars go fucking wild. You know, it's like, just imagine the pressure. Like you got to be somewhere every day for 12 hours a day to shoot this show.
And your mom and dad's like, get up.
Yeah.
It's time.
And then you can't live your life outside of that.
I want to play with blocks. Get
Yeah.
get up. Get up now.
Get up.
Mama needs new red bottoms.
That's
Get
right.
your ass up. You know who handled that like the queen she is?
Hmm.
And just freaking grace into a beautiful woman and just never... Hillary Duff, man. Shout out Hillary Duff. I'm not that other kind of girl. Is that a song?
Nope, that was Zoe 101 theme song.
Did you just sing that?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Hillary Duff was
What's the one where like she plays the lookalike of the celebrity and she falls in love with that curly-headed fucking Paris? Gordon?
I don't remember.
Not you, Gordon.
Yeah, not the dog.
Our dog.
No, she was
I said our
let
dog.
the rain fall
Yeah.
down and make
pick
my
me-
dreams.
I was gonna say.
Let it wash away my sanity.
I was gonna say, and pick me up.
Yeah. that was Hillary Duff.
Yeah, yeah. She never had anything crazy like happen to her.
Yeah, I don't. Was she Disney?
Yeah,
Yeah, Lizzie McGuire, right?
yeah. Remember
Yeah.
the homeboy from Corey in the House went off a bean, bro. Remember Corey in the House, the Raven Simone's brother
Oh yeah, yeah,
or friend.
yeah.
Now he talks about doing crack and banging prostitutes.
Yeah,
He released-
that's the tale right there.
He released
Disney
a single.
superstar.
Yeah, he released a single like 5 years ago, and it was like so weird. It was like kind of good.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'm
I don't know.
Corey in the house. You know what? Underrated show. Obviously, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody is just one of the top tier.
Is it? We're the same age. Why were you watching that? That was like a kid's show.
Is this guy serious?
That was
Mr.
like
Mosby, Esteban, the door guy, and how we could forget the Asian fox. Oh, what's her name?
her.
Brenda Song.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna lead that into Sweet Life on Deck, but
I don't know anything about this.
I
show.
guess we gotta start at the foundation. Jeez.
I just thought that was a kid's show.
Well,
When did that come out?
I really hate to tell you this, you thought wrong.
I was too busy watching Degrassi to watch Sweet Life. That's just such a kid's show.
No, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody came out a little bit after Degrassi. Like, I feel like Degrassi had a little pop, and then Sweet Life was after. But the cool brother was named Zach, so I fucked with it. And
I
then
have to look this up.
in real life as adults, I feel like Cody is cooler now. I don't think either of their names are Zach and Cody. Dylan and
2005. So we were 10. Okay, to be fair,
Yeah.
that's fine.
yeah.
3 seasons, so that
Okay,
would have been
okay.
from 10 to 13.
When did Sweet Life on Deck come out? Because that was about 5 years later, so that could be a little.
Life on Deck is 2008. So it would have been about 13, 14.
Prime time. Prime.
That just feels too old to be watching
No,
Zach and Cody.
absolutely
That's
not.
Degrassi years.
I watched Victorious at 16. We're chilling.
Well,
That's a
yeah,
good
because
show.
Victoria Justice was in it. That's why you watched it.
And Ariana.
Of course, yeah.
And the funny
The
black guy,
Queen. Yeah, he was good.
Andre.
Andre, yep.
And the guy with the puppet.
Robbie, yep.
God, nicely done.
Yeah, I've seen all of Victoria. Victoria Justice was my crush ever since
Oh, yeah.
Zoe 101 when she came in as Lola.
There was a period when I was about 14 years old. I actually thought like, man, I just got to go meet Selena Gomez and it'll be a wrap.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't know how to handle my crush.
yeah, of
I was
course.
like, why do I love her?
I thought the same thing about what was her name? The girl from Degrassi.
Aubrey Graham.
Nope, that's Drake.
I know.
Shit, I know her name. She was on True Blood too. Degrassi cast.
Kelsey.
There's a lot of hotties on Degrassi, man. It was what was her name? Nina Dobrev.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
Nina.
Nina Dobrev. Yeah, she was my queen back in Degrassi days.
Right around with that Nina.
Yeah. This girl. You'll notice she looks very similar to Victoria Justice.
Yes, I
My type, in other words.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
Definitely did notice that.
Big Degrassi guy, man.
Yeah, it was a good show.
And the episode where Jimmy gets shot, man.
Actually, I just said it's a good show, but I've never seen an episode, so.
Yeah,
Just
you need to
assume-
watch them.
Do you remember the BattleBots episode of
Nope.
PCA?
PCA.
What's that?
Pacific Coast Academy?
It's what's
Zoe
the,
101.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, of course.
The battle, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Victoria
That
Justice
was-
was in that.
She was, yeah. She
That's
was
where
Lola.
she got. Yeah.
She came in as that like weird girl.
She had a little edge to her.
Yeah. And then she like just transformed into this perfect being. Yeah.
Victoria Justice had Twitter before. Well, the show had Twitter. Remember they had like those little updates.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't real. I don't
Yeah, they
think.
had their pair phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was Twitter around by then? Or did they invent Twitter?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably right.
This was what, 2007, 2008,
Yeah, something like that.
I would imagine. Zoe 101, 2005. Sheesh. Yeah, I was heavily invested in Chase and Zoe's storyline. I mean, everybody was. It was like, when is Chase going to get with Zoe?
Yeah, yeah,
You knew it was coming,
yeah.
but that's how they ended the show. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen the show from 2005.
Newsflash, that shit ain't real either.
Yeah.
That curly headed. He got no play in real life. Trust me.
Oh, of course. And the guy Logan on the show, he was just a player.
He got like arrested like a year after the show stopped.
Yeah,
For like
for
something like, not just a parking ticket. I remember being like, "Ooh, that."
Yeah, it was some It was some shit. It was good times though, man. Back in it was what, 2006 to 2010. That was like middle school to like early high school. It's good shit, man. Good shows, good music. Drake came out after he left Degrassi.
Best I ever had came out with a
Yep,
heater,
best I ever had.
and it was no looking back after that. Yeah, that junk was hot.
It's just a great, great time. I mean, I feel like anybody could say that about their generation. I feel like anybody's generation of like going to dance parties is the music that they love, you know?
I got so nervous in seventh. No, it was actually a month into dating the person that I dated in ninth grade, and I had never twerked before. Like, or I should say, probably got twerked on. That's probably the more appropriate term.
Yep.
I was nervous, bro.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, what do I do with my hit? Like, what do I do?
Yeah, nothing.
You
You just fucking stand there.
It's like, all right, I can do this. I was so. I mean, you're probably still think I am. I was so ugly in ninth grade. How even a girl looked in my general direction, I don't even know.
Yeah, you were a tiny guy
I know.
back
yeah,
then.
I
I mean,
was.
you're not big now,
No.
but you're short king. And
And my
there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not tall. I'm 5'11".
You're not 5'11". I feel like you're
I am
6 foot.
5'11".
I feel like you're 6 foot.
I'm not 6 foot. I wish
Tim
I
is
was.
Tim is 6 foot.
I
Everybody.
wish I was 6 foot. I am 5'11".
Tim is 6 foot.
Technically 5'10" and 3/4.
That's bullshit.
My license says 5'10".
So does mine.
Well, you lied.
That's a joke. That's a joke, everybody. That's a joke, everybody. Tim is 6'1".
No, we're both short kings, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm average. I'm nationally average size person.
I am 5'9" and a little bit without shoes, so I feel like you're not 5'11".
You're not 5'9".
I am.
I don't think you are.
Don't make me take this segment out. Listen, if we go on the next pod,
If you're 5'9", then I'm 6'2".
that's why I just said you're 6 foot, and I'm
All right. Hey, I
Five.
mean, maybe the DMV had the wrong fucking scale. I don't know what happened there.
yeah. That's
Maybe
trippy.
the DMV had the wrong measuring tape.
I
I
had the
don't know.
metric stick out. Right?
Yeah.
We'll get a tape measure and measure,
Yeah.
but
But yeah, we were both not great looking in ninth grade.
I mean
nobody is.
In fairness, yeah. In fairness,
Yeah,
like
14?
just the girls are,
Yeah.
more. God, I didn't mean for that to sound. Does that sound weird? I didn't mean for that.
I
To
don't know.
like just the maturity.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
they probably looked like a little fugly in 7th grade. You know, like
Yeah,
there's
for
that
sure.
there's that delay. Sorry, ladies.
Well, it's weird because like I feel like 6th to 8th grade is like the awkward stage for
Mm-hmm.
girls, right? Like using too much spray tan, using too much makeup,
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure it out. But by 9th grade, 10th grade, I feel like they figure it out. and
Where
look all right.
usually it's like 8th, 9th, and 10th, you're figuring it out for the
Yeah.
dudes.
Yeah, and for the guys, I mean, yeah, you're just living. You're just hoping that somebody gives you attention one day.
In 5th grade, I loved the 8th grade girls. They
Yeah.
signed my like shirt at the end of the year, and I was
Yeah.
like, I got a kiss on the cheek somehow.
Wow.
I was like, oh, Jay. I was like, Jay, they didn't sign your yearbook. Couldn't be me. Or like whoever I said that to.
you got that hags in your crack of your yearbook, dude. It's the first one to sign your crack, dude.
It's been a long line after that. It's all downhill from there.
That's right.
Oh man,
Yeah, what a time, man. Fucking middle school and high school.
it's like you had to joke. Well, we had joke of homework, and it's like we just hung out with friends all day, and then
Yeah.
played sports.
Right.
That's literally what I want to do right now. Just hang out with my friends and play sports.
Yeah, what a time, man, to
I know.
just be alive. Like all the problems in the world just seem so big, but it's nothing.
It's. I mean, even in college,
Oh yeah,
right? Like even those problems seem big. That don't mean nothing.
that's right. Until you have bills and shit you got to take care
Correct.
of, you don't have problems.
Correct.
Like,
Correct.
You can't have problems.
No. You're-
unless you got some shit going on at home.
You are exactly right.
But yeah,
Or
there's no
your
real
problems
problem.
are so insignificant comparatively to now. Okay, I got a hypothetical for you.
Shoot.
An 18-year-old woman
Okay.
at your local high school starts an OnlyFans. Is that allowed?
Is she a student?
Yeah. Is that allowed?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Is there a school policy about that?
I doubt it.
You don't think so? I feel like that'd
There's
be.
no way that they make a school policy about
I feel like
that.
that'd be drama filled. You know, like hey,
It's coming.
Car-
It's going to
hey,
happen.
Hey, Carrie, you know, at the lunch table, right? I'm just
Yeah.
thinking back to my 9th grade
Oh,
self.
yeah.
Be like, Carrie has an OnlyFans.
I haven't seen it in the news yet, but it's going to happen. 100%. I mean, think about somebody that failed a grade. You're 19, senior year.
Maybe they do it on purpose
Maybe they do it on purpose.
to get that audience.
That's right. You got 100 kids around you every day.
100 years. There's
100 boys around you that just want to see you nude.
see that's the snowball.
Yeah.
100 years. There ain't no such thing as a male leader, bro.
Uh-uh.
They took him over from the lunch table.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here first. Remember this pod.
I've never thought about that, but I'm surprised that hasn't happened.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
So, I mean, you can be 18 in October of your senior year.
you can be 18. Yes.
Yeah, because
Yep.
September, October is the cutoff. So you could be a very older person in your class.
On month 2 of school, you could be a legal
You'd be
adult.
making $1,000 a month.
Well, here's why I bring that up. It's like, okay, so an 18-year-old can have a relationship with anyone.
Sure.
You can't have a relationship with a teacher. You know, right? Like that would that.
School policy wise, no, but legally, yes.
Okay,
Sure.
but I'm talking school policy. The same thing, right? Like, so how are they going to stop them? Is there a way to stop? Or a
Yeah.
dude, right? If an 18-year-old, I mean,
Yeah.
just an 18-year-old with a hog, with
fucking hammer.
with a bubba
Yeah.
for a peen. Is he making a bag off that? I see.
don't know.
I see big issues there.
I don't know. I don't know that these school boards have thought about this.
Well, most of the school boards are wanting to sit their ass at home still.
That's true. Yeah. School boards are usually pretty useless. So.
I like how that segued.
I didn't even think about that, man. Like,
Right?
it's weird that you did, but
No, it's not.
Just kidding.
Content.
high school OnlyFans.
Now
But
you
no,
ju-
I mean,
now you just
it's-
made it weird, bro. now I'm gonna feel.
I had to.
It's fine. Whatever.
Content.
I asked the important questions. All right.
No, I mean it is true though, because it's not illegal. There's nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing in the school handbook that says you can't do it.
They're gonna be rewriting that shit very soon.
They have to. Well, I mean they did with social media. I mean,
Yeah.
like think about back when I got fucking suspended for Twitter. We've talked about it before. Like, I mean, that wasn't in the handbook.
Please, for the love of everything, tell them what you tweeted. Please.
Said the nacho cheese machine at the movie theater feels like a vagina. That's all I said. Got suspended for 1 day. And then
Where's the lie?
yeah. Come on, administrator. You know it's true. Like
This cheddar brie blend is hitting.
that's right. I was just making a joke, making a goof online.
A little haha.
A little haha.
A little haha hurt
Just looking
anybody?
for some retweets, looking for some clout. Clout. The word clout didn't even exist yet.
Looking for a little. Yeah. What?
And I got suspended for one whole day.
Oh no.
Right. You know what that affected in my life? Nothing.
Your lunch that day. That's what it affected.
I just ate at the food court at the mall that day instead.
I got to shop instead of going to third period.
Right.
DTLR.
I'm a big suspension advocate. If you can get suspended out of school suspension, do it.
Or just do it like Paul and Brandon and just calculate the exact days you have
Don't
to.
come to school anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. PSA for those in high school, if anybody from high school is listening to it, I would say don't. But if you are,
Yeah.
you only have to legally go to school a certain amount of days.
It's like 2/3 of the year or something. It
Yeah.
might even be less than that.
It's like out of 180 days, it's like 90. It's like half, if not a little bit more. Go read your school's policy on what the minimum is and do that in your senior year. You'll be a lot happier. We sat there, we grinded for grades, we grinded for A's. I didn't even go to college. I mean, I went to John Tyler, but I went to community college, but I dropped out. And like, what did I do that for?
If you're not going to college for a couple things, like it and I can say this because I have one.
Sure.
if you're not going to college to get something very specific, like, hey, I want to be a physical therapist, I'm going to
Yep.
go biology, pre-med, pre-physical therapy. Like, if you're getting one of these English, I guess if you want to be a teacher, that's a different story. But
Yeah.
he's like sociology, psychology. I have a psychology degree, everybody, so I have some weight to stand on. What else? Sociology, anthropology,
Imagine that, though, man. Like,
gender stuff. Like,
I want to
you
go
just
be a
wasted
teacher.
So much money.
Like, yeah, I want to pay $20K a year
Okay.
to go get my degree to be a teacher, so I can make $20K a year.
In fairness,
Like,
if I could make as a teacher, I don't want to say livable, but like not struggling
Sure.
money, I would be one. I love
Yeah.
it. I like coaching and stuff.
but it's to the level of the game, though. You have to want to do that.
Of course,
Like, you don't
do.
be a teacher to make money.
Absolutely not. But even if they made it just like I mean,
A teacher should be a 2-year degree.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's a decent idea.
that's. I would put that on the record. I would say
And like, I don't need
teacher,
to learn like.
associate's degree.
I just think like I had to take, and it killed my GPA because I got a C. I got the lowest C- you could possibly get in every single one, and I took every single test like this.
Yeah, of course. In high school,
No, well, yeah, but
yeah.
in college too.
Yeah.
Like Spanish.
right?
Like, why should?
Yeah.
I mean,
what do you
I
need
get
that
it.
for?
I get it, but like, it shouldn't be. Like that shit killed my GPA.
Yeah,
Every single time I had to take 4 of them.
Hmm.
So it's like I'm just starting with a notch down, you know.
Yeah.
Just the best I could do is now a 3.3 because I know I'm gonna practically fail Spanish class every time.
yeah. The school system's so broken. And I mean, I feel like we're at a place now where the world knows that, and I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of kids aren't. I feel, what needs to happen. I feel like, I mean, this is a hot take. You shouldn't be allowed into college at 18
You're definitely.
unless you have a very specific track
I
for
would
what
s-
you're trying to do.
I would say you pull. I would say you pull. Just make up a number. You pull people over 25.
Yeah,
They would tell you at 18 they were not an adult. I would
No.
say 90%.
yeah.
Right.
You don't know yourself. You don't know what you want to do.
No.
You have an idea because, whether it's your parents that told you what you wanted to do,
Sure.
or something you've seen that makes you feel a certain way, but you do not know yourself at 18. Everybody should take a year off at least and just work. Just work for a little bit, figure themselves out, figure out what they want to do, and then enroll if they want to go back. I feel like that would make the world a better place.
And I tell you what, man, like my previous line of work, I dealt with a lot of, contractors. A lot of them weren't from this country. You should see, flooring, right? Like just,
Yeah.
you should see the people that are. I'm not talking about the guy who's working for $12 an hour who's kind of,
Right.
but the guy kind of. Who did that for 3 years and said, hey, I can just kind of be in charge of 3 crews, maybe work. You should see the trucks they're rolling up with, bro. I'm talking 2021 Ford 350s with the
Oh, yeah.
with the gadgets.
You don't.
There's money elsewhere.
You don't need school to make money.
No.
That is a very true fact. Like, and I'm not bashing school either, right? Like, I think there's some merit there. I think there are reasons to go to school, 100%. But for most people, they don't need it.
I would say
Majority of people,
unless
they
it's
don't
something very specific that you want to
need it. Doctor, lawyer, physical therapist.
do.
Something where you have to have where the barrier for entry is that piece of paper. Do it, sure. If you know that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Most people don't know what they want to do.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody the other day. They wanted to do. They had almost finished their medical degree. They're physicians. No,
Physician's
they're-
assistant.
No, it's not even that high. It's like the lowest level, like the people that insert the catheters.
So like nurse practitioner.
Not even that,
Okay.
because you have to have a nursing degree for that. It's it's like a clinical assistant or some shit.
Okay.
It's just the people that literally like wipe the asses of the people in diapers.
Yeah. Okay.
And she's almost there. And she was like, I'm just going to go back to school and finish that out. But then I want to go be a paralegal, so I'm going to re-enroll and go to school for that.
She got money.
No. And I was like, why? Here's my advice, take it or leave it. Are you going to be a nurse? No. Don't finish that out. Just fuck that. That was a wash. Bye.
Yeah,
Because what you want to do is be a paralegal.
Save yourself 6 months.
Save yourself 6 months. I was like, just enroll in paralegal courses and get your degree if that's what you, because you have to have that to be a paralegal.
Yes.
Right? So if that's what you want to do, don't just get the degree to have the degree. You're just wasting money at that point. I don't get it.
I totally agree. That kind of jogged my memory. Did you see that video of the accused in court, and he was representing himself. So he had like kind of like spiky hair, think like Kodak Black kind of hair. And he, in his opening statement, was talking to the jury. Mm-hmm. He was like yelling at him, like viciously, like just like you think this is what I did?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, he's going to jail. Every one of them think he's a lunatic. So now even if you didn't kill him or whatever the case was, like you're screwed. Anyway, that was just a little something that I saw.
I think I could represent myself in court.
Yeah, well, you would take a month to prepare and all that good stuff. This boy just came up and was like, "You're gonna learn today the truth." Like he's watched way too many movies. That is what happened.
You can't handle the truth.
Exactly. Sir, you can't handle it.
Objection.
Yeah.
Sustained.
It's like, sir, this is not. But
yeah, the court system, man, that's just a whole nother fucking conversation. It's like, how do you, as a jury? I've never been on a jury, right? To be fair, my dad was. He was on a apparently pretty big one, some murder case. But
damn,
yeah, he had to like stay in a hotel for 2 weeks and shit. Like he couldn't like talk to mom and like.
So he like went to jury duty.
Yeah.
You know, if you get one of those and you don't go, technically it's illegal, but they'll never hunt you down.
Yeah, I mean, just the chances of you getting one, especially if you're in a big county, are slim to none. But he got one. This was back in like the 90s. He got some like murder case. And he had to like stay in a hotel for 2 weeks. He couldn't read the newspaper. He couldn't watch TV. He just had to like go to court, come home.
Especially, okay, so those rules were there today. Mm-hmm. They're even more important today. You get on Twitter, like you could have crazy opinions just cloud your judgment. That makes sense.
But just imagine.
How do you tell someone to like not get on Twitter? Like, are you going to check my account?
Well, just think about the jury. Like, you know, we're 12 of us sitting there, and then the plaintiff says something fucking wild and the judge is just like sustained. So now we as the jury can't think about that thing that was just said.
But we're not.
How am I not going to think about that?
Of course. And I feel like that's a play. At least in the movies that I've watched.
Yeah,
that's
what
it
seems like.
It's like
I'm going to put it in your heads.
Yeah. That little nugget that you're supposed to take out, that shit's going to live there now. Yeah, it's good.
It's wild, man.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a wild shit going on out there, boys.
So funny that we can talk for an hour and just no breaks, just natural, just conversations bopping in and out.
Yeah.
And then we can't on the previous pod.
Oh yeah. Last one not happening.
That's crazy to me that
yeah, we're already at an hour.
No, did that just flick off or is that live?
Oh, it's still live.
Oh, and it's my eyes bugging out, so that's good. Why did that flash?
That was a bad idea. If you watched the last one, if you didn't, then go do it. We smoked in honor of July 1st. I was a wreck.
But you were only a wreck to you.
Yeah. Watching it back, it seemed fine.
And it's like it's so hard to tell a high person who's not high a lot. It's like because you're just in your own head.
Yeah.
It's that little hint of paranoia.
The only thing that gave it away was just like I would just lock up.
Yeah.
And just couldn't remember what I was going to say.
I love the thumbnail. You're like the gloss. I should have told your ass to put on glasses. That probably would have helped. I'd be like, and then like before, or like if in theory, I'd be like, Tim, like you're gonna think everything you say is dumb. Just be natural.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have helped you at all, but.
Yeah, I still would have been the same probably. I was just thinking way too much about it.
Yeah, I know.
But alcohol, I'm good. I'm straight.
Straight, bro.
Gushy.
Where can they find us, man? Where can they subscribe, like?
They can find us on YouTube at Paper Nature. If you search Paper Nature on YouTube, we're there. If you search us on Instagram, it's Paper Nature IG. If If you search Paper Nature, you'll probably find it too, but that's the handle. And then Paper Nature on Twitter, which I don't think we've even posted on lately. Real Paper Nature is what it is there.
Got like 17 accounts, but not like other people's too. Like we run some social medias and stuff. But
That's right.
Yeah, find us on Patreon too. Patreon.
Yep. Go subscribe on Patreon. We'll do a Zoom with you.
Come name me.
Yeah, and send us your shit too. Like, send us your stuff you want us to react to. If you got anything you want us to like debate or like talk about or watch or shit, like on the episode, we can make little segments. Like, whatever it is. I got a link in the bio of the Instagram and Twitter, I believe, for a content submission. And yeah, send us your shit. Ask us questions.
We actually have a special going on now too. It is actually free to subscribe to us on YouTube.
That's true. It is.
And I tell you what, I'm feeling really generous today. We're gonna make that a lifetime special.
Damn.
Lifetime special.
Boy. Yeah, free to subscribe. 99% of people that watch are not subscribed on YouTube, and I can show you those graphs. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get us out there for the algorithm. Yeah. If there's any guests in particular that you want us to have on, just let us know. Yeah. We're here.
Someone asked me how we'd frame the pod. Like, how would you just frame just a 2-sentence framing of the pod? I look at it as just like, you're in a car and you just want to be involved in a little convo.
Yeah.
Kind of bop in, just have it. But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Peace,
campus.